Hello class, today is Friday, January 8th, 2021. Let's review yesterday's homework and classwork, and let's go back to page 68. Page 68. So, we're going to review yesterday's classwork. Let's look at yesterday's classwork. We can see yesterday we learned about equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions. Do we remember what equivalent means? Equivalent means it's the same or equal. So, yesterday I told you guys to do number 1 and number 2. So, let's review it today. So, we see the first number, it says 1/2. We can see the picture. Half of it is covered in, and half of it is not colored in. So, let's take a look at the next one. We see 4. We see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts, but 2 are colored in. So, we're going to write 2/4. The next one, we see 8. So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we see 4 parts are colored in. So we're going to write 4/8. Right? So that is 4/8. Let's take a look at the last one. We see 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are colored in. So we're going to write 8/16. Here we can see 1/2, 2/4, 4/8, 8/16 are equivalent. These 4 fractions are equivalent. We can see how they're colored in. It's all the same. They're all equal to 1/2. These are all equivalent fractions. They are all the same. So now, let's go down a bit and take a look at the next one. So, here we have number 2. We can see we have 1/3. Right? 1, 2, 3. 3 parts. And then we see 1 is colored in. So we write 1/3. Then next is 6. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And then we see 2 colored parts. 1, 2. So we're just going to write 2. 2/6. Then the next part, we see 12. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 parts. But how many are colored in? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts are colored in. So we're going to write 4. Then the last one, we see 24. Let's check to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have 24. And how many are colored in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to write 8/24. So we can see these 4 fractions are equivalent. 1/3, 2/6, 4/12, 8/24 are equivalent. 1/3, 2/6, 4/12, 8/24 are equivalent. These fractions are equivalent. Let's talk about something new today. It's called converting fractions. converting fractions. Converting fractions. So, if we want to make a fraction equivalent, what can we do? So, if I have 1/2, how can I make the same fraction? What can I do to make the same fraction? So, what we can do is we can use multiplication. Multiplication. I can do times 2. Times 2. If I multiply the numerator and the denominator, I will get an equivalent fraction. Make sure you multiply the same number to both numbers. Multiply the same number. The same number. So if I times 2 on top, I have to times 2 on bottom. So 2 times 1 equals 2. And the bottom, 2 times 2 equals 4. So 1/2 and 2/4 are the same. So let's try that again. We can do that again to find an equivalent fraction. So 2/4 and 1/2, we want to find another equivalent fraction. Let's times 2 again. Times 2, times 2. 2 times 2 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. So 4/8 is equal to 2/4 is equal to 1/2. Here, let's try something else. We can try a different fraction. Let's try 1/4. Let's find an equivalent fraction. 1/4. We can do times 3. Times 3. But we have to do it to the top and the bottom. So what we get is 3 times 1 equals 3. 4 times 3 equals 12. So 1/4 is equal to 3/12. What if we want to make another equivalent fraction? Another one. What we can do is we can do times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6. Right? It'll always be the same. So this time, let's go back to times 2. Times 2. And what do we get? 3 times 2 is equal to 6. 2 times 12 is equal to 24. So 1/4 is equal to 3/12, and 3/12 is also the same as 6/24, or 6/24. So these are all equivalent when we convert the fractions. This is converting fractions. So let's try another one. Let's try 1/3 now. 1/3 is equal to. So we can do times 5. Times 5. 5 times 1 is equal to 5. 3 times 5 is equal to 15. So 1/3 is the same as 5 15ths. So here we can see all we have to do is use multiplication to help us find an equivalent fraction. Using multiplication, we can find an equivalent fraction.